Hi, it's me, Vamp, and this is my fashion frame for Chroma. Now, in the future, if there is, I feel, a much better fashion frame for Chroma, I will do it. But right now, I think this is the best fashion frame for Chroma at the moment. Well, yeah, because I really don't like the way Chroma looks initially, and all the Tenogen I have come across anyway seem to do based off of regular Chroma in a sort of way. This is, in my opinion, a different take, and I enjoy it quite a bit. But enough diddly daddling. Let's get into it, shall we? Well, first I'm going to give you guys a good showing of it. Now, the weapon, in case you're wondering, Zenith Star makes it super big. It doesn't increase its range or anything, it just looks super big. It used to be a bug, people wanted it though, so they kept it around. Anyway, that's not the point. Okay, so first of all, I went with black for this. I'm of course using the PS4 black, but you know, a lot of color palettes have a black. Classic saturated will work as well as classic black, smoke black, any black you want. And that will cover, you know, the black bits. Now, we move on to the secondary, which is from classic saturated. It is a dark red. The reason I want to make emphasis on this is because on most skins, if you go into certain lights, especially this light here, it looks like you're using black when it's really dark red. So somebody might see the picture and they're like, ooh, you're using black. The fact is, you're using dark red, and this shows that you're using dark red. Next, I'm using for the Prairie to whatever. For the third one, I'm using a Halloween red. It's in between a darker red and a lighter red. For the accents, I'm using from the Organ palette. I'm using this color, but if you really wanted to, I guess you could go for more rose gold, but you know, I like this gold. It's an energy color because with Chroma, energy color matters. Actually, I have 3 different builds I will show you guys because energy color does in fact matter. This is for fire, so you know, darker energy colors will be fire, you know, orange, black, red. You know, the darker side of the color spectrum will be fire. Now let's move on to the second Chroma. Now, this is the Ice Chroma. The Ice Chroma, as you can see, well, this is pretty good. I chose black for the primary, as you can see. Like I said, any black secondary, I wanted a bluish, emberish, aqua type color. I wanted a darker blue, but you know, that was too light for my taste, so you know, this worked out perfect. I chose black for this because of the fact that whatever color you choose affects the inside as well as the belt. I just thought it would look better black with this one. Accent, I chose Orkin bluish type color because I don't know, I really like that. I was gonna go with the, Orkin, prime thing, but I think this looks a lot better. And finally, energy color. In order to make it ice, we went with, you gotta go with the brighter color spectrum, closer to white. Now, I chose this because it's an off-white, because if you go pure white, I think that's too bright. So, yeah, that's what I went with for that. And I guess it's worth noting that just like the config A and config C will also be. This is the Chroma Dynasty, helmet and Chroma Dynasty skin. I think I already went on a small, tangent about it earlier before I began showing you guys the color, but I just thought I'd mention it again. And it's a good thing I looked in the back because I did not see that sigil there. That was one of my randomizer things at one point, so yeah. Okay. And I'm sure you know the trick to make it so you can do syndicate stuff, level up your syndicate while, making it seemingly invisible so you're not forced to show, which is, turn down the alpha all the way and make it a darker color. And usually that will hide it. Now, let's get into config C. Config C is one I'm sort of testing. I think it turned out pretty good, honestly. I like it. Primary color is an Easter pink. You could go darker if you wanted to, but I think the lighter looks better. Up to you, I suppose. Secondary, Orkin blue. You might recognize it from config B. It's this same color. Let's see. For this, I chose black, so the inside could be black as well as some other areas. I think it makes everything else pop, but that's just my taste. And this is, of course, a toxin build for Chroma. So, I added, of course, infested green. I mean, toxin makes sense, right? Plus, I like the whole green with this energy color the same as well. And yeah, that is about it. I mean, there's also, and if you wanted to make this lightning energy, like I said, you would just have to make it blue and you would have it there. It wouldn't look too dramatically different. And instead of ice, you will have, instead of ice, you will have electricity. Yeah, doesn't that look nice? But, I want this to be ice, so this. And yeah, hopefully this A is my favorite. Feel free to tell me which one is your favorite out of all three of those. Hopefully this helped you maybe design your Chroma Oh, and since I used the Chroma Dynasty skin for all three of these, I guess I'll mention, I did a separate video about this, but I guess I'll just go to how much the whole set is. If you want the sword, $225. If you don't want the sword, just want this awesome looking skin, and this is it in its original color, of course, $165. And yeah, with that, I will end the video here. Catch you in the next video. Later.